Not secure.
Right.
It's a
Yep.
replica site. Look up the
Yep.
number. Look up the number, and the number does not have any reference. Let's see. Let's see where this number goes to. Now, I haven't called it. I haven't searched it yet. But if I did a search, what are we gonna find? I want to share this. It looks like pretty much what this is a targeted phishing attack. I'm not sure where my email was captured. I'm not sure where someone would have grabbed my information to say this could be a perfect target. We know of a company called N-MEDTECH. Here's an email address, or we can send to a string of email addresses, or we can send a phishing scam related on IT purchasing because we know they're in the IT business. This is where I picture an office full of people working to figure out how to fish scams, okay? So I'm just gonna share exactly what I see, and I'm hoping that I can use this example so that way when you're looking and you're doing your everyday emailing and just working, that you can see how other ways to look for these scams, okay? So now look, I received an email. Hello, first thing I know is it doesn't have my name. Obviously someone I don't know. Normally I would not even open these, but I just wanted to open this just so I could kind of entertain and see what we're looking at here. I thought I'd make it a nice video here, right? So Josh, Maggie, I'm sure you've seen something similar to this. Could you please quote the product specification below? And it has some good specifications of Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Nano,
Yeah.
i7, all the specifications that if you're like, oh, we can quote that. Maybe it's an inquiry. What email did it go to? Okay, it went directly to me. Well, who would send an email directly to me and not put my name? Okay, but the document name looks legit. It's RFP, a request for proposal, PDF. I want to open it and check it out, right? No, don't want to open the attachment for sure. Really don't want to open the email, but for this purpose, we're going to show you, okay?
Yeah.
So I started investigating. What's the first thing? I don't know. What do you think the first thing that you would do if you were investigating and see if this was legit?
Well, it sure looks like a legit email to me. It just doesn't have your name, but it does have a signature.
Right.
Yeah, well, check out the information as well.
Yeah, I mean, I looked here. He director of IT procurement. Wow, he's contacting me. So maybe I should check it out. 2501. Okay, so I looked it up and I said, yes, this is a legitimate. I mean, the sender, South Georgia Medical, right? I look here. I say, well, let me just check out the website. So I checked the website out. Okay, of course I did it in a different browser. I actually kind of sniffed it and make sure it was okay. I look here. And I say,
wow.
Okay, yeah, look at it. You see all the pictures and then you go here. Okay, well, let's go to like about. Okay, let's see about us. Maybe see if we can find something else out about them. Okay, so I looked here. He's a member of, and it sounds like a hospital. I mean, they're fully accredited by the Joint Commission and all these things. And I look at the campuses. I see the number, the area code. I believe just like the signature starts with a 229, right? From the email that I received, right?
Yeah.
So the email I received, there it goes. It says, please quote this specification. Okay. See all of that. I'm looking through the website. I looked through about us. I looked through the whole section. Okay. But then what I do is I say, let's check out these guys here. Let's check out the Instagram. Let's check out the LinkedIn. Now watch this. I click on the LinkedIn. I'm sorry, the Instagram. And it says, bam, look, we're here. This is full effect. This is our website. We're in the business. We do everything, right? Validity. Yeah. I almost want to pick up the phone. I want to call the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I received your email. Looks like something that we might be able to take care of for you. I wonder who would pick up the phone if I called it. Maybe I should call it just to see what happens. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's what I noticed. Tell me, do you see it yet?
It's sgmc.org.
SGMC. So then I go to SGMC, and guess what I find?
Wow.
The same website.
Exactly the same website. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
What's the difference? One is SGMC website, secured. One is not secure. Southland, Georgia, medical.org. Right? Not secure.
Right.
It's a replica site. Look up the number, and the number does not have any reference. Let's see where this number goes to. Now, I haven't called it, I haven't searched it yet. But if I did a search, what are we gonna find? 207-7353. Missing. If this was a hospital number, depending, if it was a cell phone number, obviously it may not show up. But you would think that it may be registered to the hospital. The last 4 digits, 7353, is not a block. Most of the time, if it's an office number, that like 207, 7000, 7030, all the external numbers will be in the same block. That's not the same when you go to this website. You'll see that when you go to About Us and we're gonna contact, the block here is 259, not 229. The prefix, human resources, 259.
Yeah.
You see that? It's a different number. These are 433 numbers, 433. Okay, not a 207.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them match.
Yeah, but I mean, tell me this. I think it was a good one though. This is a good try, right?
Yeah, looks legit.
Absolutely. Got me fooled.
Yeah. Now, what do you think? What else would you say, if there's some advice you could think of when these things pop up? Obviously I would just say, if you don't know, do not open the email. What's some other things that are just good to look at?
Yeah, well, I would say if you're not expecting such a mail, probably just like what you did, validate before taking any further action.
That's it. Yeah, look at the whole context of it. And if you're anything like me, we're creatures, they say we're creatures of habit. So naturally, when an email pops in there, you see an attachment, the first thing you want to do is view what, it's like a present. Someone gives you a gift and, you got to open it up, see what's inside. And that's what it feels like. Click on the link. It's right there.
Yeah.
It looks legit. Everything looks okay. Anyway, I just thought I would share this. This is another one that came in and looked pretty good. And hopefully, all of our, customers and just the people out in the communities can learn and see different styles of emails that look really tricky. And it can be targeted in your industry also. It can be targeted to what you do. So keep all that in mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. So what are some of the key things what someone should look for when they receive such mail?
Yeah, so I think the summary that would be just number one, look and see who it comes from. A lot of times in your email, applications, you can go in, you can hover mouse over, and you can find that even though it says IT purchasing, it might say reply to a different email address. You want to make sure that the email address is correct. Once you get there, then you want to check the domain name. Make sure it's spelled correctly, because sometimes these things happen, and they also will do they'll put two T's or they'll maybe they'll spell Georgia wrong, right? Maybe they put GOE, and if you're not good at spelling, you might just something that's real subtle and that you're missing. In this case, they spelled the name out, and obviously that's not they're probably not the owners. The hospital is probably not the owners of this domain name, so therefore they counterfeited that. That's their operation.
Right. Yeah.
Check for the names. Sometimes, now it's so popular. We have LinkedIn. You can go to LinkedIn and find people. Do a search, see if this guy even exists. See if this number is even valid. There's a lot of places you can look online to validate numbers, and you can do your own deductive reasoning to see, if the 207 is a normal prefix in that hospital. So as we saw, it was not a prefix. 207, it was 433 and a couple other numbers. Verify the numbers, the names, the email domain that it comes from, and sometimes you don't even want to this really, if it looks suspicious, close it, send it to your IT guy, because these things can be so tricky that they may actually implant a virus on a website. So as soon as you open this up and go to the website, it's already downloading viruses to your temporary cache and on your computer. But you're not going to know that. That's the whole trick and the whole idea of it. So it's better not to open these emails. But if you are, and if you happen to already open it up and you want to see because you think it is someone, that's when you kind of go through these steps.
Okay.
Verify.
Yeah, sounds pretty scary.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, other than that, I just thought it would be a good idea to just do a quick video just to show one of these emails, and the hacks can happen, the mistakes that we can make, it can happen to the best of us. It's happened to IT guys, it's happened to security, that's why there's just certain protocols and procedures that are handled by, certain IT security folks to make sure that they don't infect their organizations, because they may have all the administrative passwords, and if their account is affected, it can affect the whole entire company. So anyways, all right, that's it. And thanks for joining Josh and Maggie, and maybe we'll do another one soon.
Thanks, Keith. That was quite informative, and I sure will be cautious now checking these emails.
Hey, yeah, me too.
All right, anytime. All right, you guys.